Yes. Shall we start?
Yeah, live started.
Good evening, all present here. It's a great honor and privilege in welcoming each and everyone gathered here on 1964th Delta Entrepreneurs and JCA online training program. And we like to welcome all the provisional national trainers, provisional zone trainers, national trainers, and all the JCA members across JCA India. And we like to, yes, floor officially hand over to our president. Over to you, sister, for further proceeding.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Good evening, everyone. This is JC Nazia from Zone 29. JC Salem Sultan and Delta Entrepreneur Federation together presents 1964th online session is hereby called to order. JC Creed, we believe that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life, that the brotherhood of man transcends the sovereignty of nations, that economic justice can best be won by free men through free enterprise, that government should be of laws rather than of men, that earth's great treasure lies in human personality, and that service to humanity is the best work of life. It's a wonderful evening today, and we have gathered here for this new insight about Mission O Rabies. So, yes, we are all here to listen to today's faculty. A warm welcome to today's chief guest, JC Ramaswamy, sir, National Trainer of JCA India from JCA Vellore Zone 16. A warm welcome to you, sir, and a heartfelt welcome to today's faculty, who is a provisional zone trainer from JCA Kondagaon Star, Zone 9, Chhattisgarh. We welcome you, ma'am, and all the members who are present here for this wonderful session. Now I call upon Mohan Hari, sir, for the introduction of today's chief guest.
Yes, thank you so much for the opportunity. And yes, once again, good evening to all. A great personality and with an experience as a salesperson in a pharmaceutical area, and even though he is retired from a pharmaceutical segment, he keeps on motivating and encouraging all the persons who are in and around the pharmaceuticals and empowering the young guns of the nation. And he used to take a training, many training programs, online and offline, and most importantly for the police segments due to like in stress management, team building, and leadership qualities like that way. And he is the first national trainer in his chapter, JCA Vellore, Zone 16, and he has been piloted so many sessions like EPS, Speechcraft, and many more. And he is one of the key managing trustees at Nigel Foundation, one of the premium and most segment with a lot of trainers. And we like to welcome today's chief guest and more importantly, pillar of Delta Entrepreneurs, one of the most important director. And we like to welcome the today's chief guest, national trainer JC Ramasamy Anna. Over to you, sister.
Thank you so much, Mohan Hari, sir. That was really a wonderful introduction about sir. So thank you for being here, sir. It's again a privilege today. And I would like you to address the gathering, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm extremely happy to be the chief guest for this particular day. Incidentally, last Sunday of September is being observed as a World Heart Day. So we have a lot of significance on this particular day. And as Madam is going to deal about World Rabies Awareness Day, in the recent past, even in Chennai, there was a lot of incidents are going on due to the dog bites, stray dog bites, and a lot of things were happening. Even in a TV reality show, a program was conducted where all of them were insisting that the proper care should be taken to prevent the stray dog bites and other aspects. It is every human being is given a chance to have their life. Only thing is that we should provide them a congenial atmosphere and let them grow, we also grow. It should be like that. So in that aspect, I think uh, Dr. Neeta Misra, a veterinary surgeon, coming here with a rich experience, is giving a lot of information to us. Is a very good eye opener for us. Incidentally, in our family also, my brother's daughter, she is the first doctor from our family. She is also a veterinary doctor. She is right now working in Australia, and soon I'll be also visiting her for her marriage. So I know the passion she cares for a lot of animals and all. So I think Nita Misra will open our mind on this particular topic. Welcome. Thank you very much. I'm very delighted to see your achievements. May God bless you with many more milestones. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Definitely, we also are very inspired by her profile, the way you said about her, and we are really happy to know more about today's special day. Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful speech. And now I call upon JC Saravanan, sir, for the introduction of today's faculty.
Thank you, Chairman. Good evening, all. So, the person whom I'm going to introduce today is an alumni of Saraswati Shishu Mandir Bola district of Kabirham from Chhattisgarh. She remains a meritorious student throughout her academic life, and she is a topper all throughout her school studies, and she is a gold medalist as well. She has done a post graduation in as a with a junior research fellowship and from a prestigious National Dairy Research Institute, Karnal. And she is also like being a divisional topper there and received an Inspire Fellowship from Departments of Science and Technology. And she, as far as JC's in 2023, she served as a VP training, and 2024 she was an LO president, and in 2025 IPP of JCI Kondagan Star LO. And with respect to award, she has received Best LO of Zone 9 award in Zone Con 2024 and Best President award, first runner up 2024, and award for best LO ID program, and she's also a runner up of EPS award at ZoneCon 2024. And the person is none other than Dr. Neeta Mishra. Welcome you, madam. Thank you, Chairman. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Saravanan sir. That was a wonderful, wonderful introduction about her. And to add on to that, I would also like to share a few words that even I am a pet lover, and yes, I'm very much eager to know more about from you today, ma'am. Thank you so much for being here again. And before handing over the floor to you, I would like to recognize the people here. The chair recognizes the presence of all the past, present, future leaders of JCA, the national trainers of JCA, and the zone trainers as well, and the founder of Delta Entrepreneur Federation, Ilangovan sir, Secretary Gandhi Lenin sir, and today's program director Sri Bharat, as well as the Vice President Mohan sir. Thank you for all being here, and the floor is officially handed over to today's faculty.
Ma'am, you can start sharing the screen and you can.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, sir. Good evening, all the respected dignitaries. And first of all, I would like to thanks for giving me this opportunity to give an awareness session on Mission Rabies. As we know, rabies is now a deadly disease, and the nationwide arguments and discussion is going on after the so motto taken by the Supreme Court of India. Why rabies is so important? Why the government is so passionate about having mission zero rabies by 2030? So today we are going to have the presentation with the overview on introduction, why rabies, need to know, why this disease is chosen for today's topic, definition, sign and symptoms, treatment, prevention and control measures, and understanding the dog behavior to prevent dog bite. So, as we know, the dogs are not just an animal now. It is another child of everybody's family in 21st century, where the people are having single child. They used to keep the dog as a companion and as their child. So there are so many breeds, as we can show in the screen, from toy breed to large German Shepherd, Saint Bernard, also there. People choose as per their requirement, as their need. So before going my presentation proper, we would like to discuss. I would like to have some response from the participant side. There are so many myth versus fact about the rabies. What is rabies? My first question.
Ma'am, as we know, as we have been informed and through educated, it is a disease caused by dog's bite, which totally damages the circular system as well as our nervous system.
Yes, ma'am, you
It
are
is an
absolutely
virus.
right. Yeah, there are actually some questions is there. One by one, I would like to ask the question. As we know, rabies is only spread by dog bites. Whether it is a myth or fact, you have to say in one word, it is a myth or fact.
I feel
Anybody
it is a
can
Fact.
fact.
speak?
It's a fact.
This is a myth actually.
Oh,
It is not necessary that the rabies will be spread by dog bites only. There are so many animals like bat, wild animals, monkey. That is also the vectors for spreading rabies. Next, rabies is 100% fatal once symptom appears. Sir and
fact.
ma'am, I need your response.
Not sure, ma'am.
Okay, rabies is 100% fatal. Even in medical and veterinary science, there is a no treatment for the rabies once the symptoms appear. Now, you can wait a few days after a dog bite before seeking treatment. Is it a myth or fact?
It's a myth, ma'am.
Yes, it is a myth because you need immediate treatment within 24 hours. You need to get the post bite prophylactic measures. Next, the vaccinating dog helps protect human from rabies.
Fact.
This is a fact, correctly, sir. But we need to analyze the risk of rabies, whether the dog has been vaccinated properly with the protocol, and if it is a bitten at a higher level, then we need to go for a PP, post prophylactic measures. Rabies can be cured with antibiotics.
No, ma'am. It's a myth.
No, because it is a viral disease. Correct. Only stray dogs carry rabies.
No.
Yeah, the pet dogs are most dangerous. How? We will come later on. A person bitten by a vaccinated dog doesn't need treatment. Is it so?
No.
No, yes. It is just a myth. We need to go for a treatment. Rabies virus dies quickly outside the body.
Not sure, ma'am.
True.
Yes, it's true. It is a fact because the rhabdovirus is a very fragile virus. It can't survive in a nature. Traditional remedies like turmeric and herbs can cure rabies.
No.
No, this is fact. India aims to eliminate dog-mediated human rabies by 2030.
True.
Yes, sir, this is a fact. So let's start our presentation. This was my question, and here is the answer about the myth and fact. Now, why we are celebrating 28th September as a Rabies Day? This is today we are witnessing the 19th World Rabies Day. The theme for today is Act Now, Me, You, and Community. WHO recognized rabies as a neglected tropical disease because most of the incidences of rabies has been seen in developing countries, and India is not the exception. World Health Organization decided a goal to have rabies zero by 30, and India is also a member country, and they have also the vision of mission zero rabies by 2030. The United Against Rabies Forum at the world level, USDA, WH, USDA, United States Department for Agriculture, then World Organization for Animal Health, FAO. This organization, along with the GARC, there is a Global Alliance for Rabies Control working together to control the dog-mediated rabies. Now, why rabies? Rabies incidence, if you see at the world level, there is a 3.3 to 3.6 lakhs cases, billion cases every year in a world. Mortality is about 59,000 human death per year. That is more than common diseases we observe in our daily routine. The endemic countries, including India, about 150 countries in the world are endemic, which witness, if we talk particularly about the India, then there is around 20,000 death per year as per the reports of WHO. So, and out of these, 60% rabies death happened in the children below 15 years of age. So, in 99% case, domestic dogs are responsible for rabies virus transmission to humans. Most often, we see whenever a person is bitten by stray dogs, immediately the person used to go to the hospital because he knows that the stray dogs are not vaccinated. But as we see in 99% cases, our pet dogs to whom we are rearing in our house, they are the source of infection. So we need to be cautious. Particularly if we talk about Chhattisgarh, this is the situation. The Chhattisgarh, once upon a time in 2012, Chhattisgarh was on the top because of having highest rabies death, that was 3.5 person per lakh population in India. Besides, the Chhattisgarh High Court ordered 6.5 lakh compensation to a 7-year-old rabies victim in 2023. So the situation became more worse with current suo motu taken by the Supreme Court. So now coming to the rabies proper, what is rabies? Rabies is a fatal zoonotic viral disease that is caused by Lassa virus, Rhabdoviridae family. It is a fragile virus as the disease communicates from human to animals and human to animals. That's why it is called as zoonotic disease. All the warm-blooded animal, including humans, cattle, buffalo, sheep, goat, bats, even they are the host for this virus. The mode of transmission, it is not only the bite, but scratch, saliva, direct contamination with the mucous membrane can also lead to the disease. The incubation period may vary from 6 days to 1 year, depending on the site of bite. Now, coming to the behavior, can we observe or understand the dog behavior which can help us to prevent from dog bite? What can be the situation? Suppose you are going or you are passing through a street, and if a dog runs towards you, what should be your response? Can anybody tell me? Ma'am or sir?
As instructed through social media, we should not run. We should stand there and yeah, we should stand still. Maybe we should not run. That is what we have been informed through social media.
Yes, ma'am, it is right. Actually, the dog sniffing power has been given by God, and they sniff the hormonal secretion going on. The fright flight condition we used to read. As soon as we saw a dog is running toward us, the adrenaline starts secreting from the adrenal gland, and dog sniffs that adrenaline, and it attacks because of fear. So whenever a dog running towards you, just stand still with some uh, confidence that yes, you can face that dog. Next, stay away. Actually, we used to give a session in schools. So I advise the children to stay away from unknown dogs, even it is chained or fenced, and never tease, chase, or throw anything to the dogs. Usually, the children used to throw while coming from the school and going to home. They used to throw a food material or a stone to the dog, either lying with their means pups or just lying. So that tease or chasing to the dogs can invite the dog bite. Next, don't disturb while they are eating, sleeping, or feeding puppies. And during medication, also, we need to take proper care. Don't hit or kick. Don't shout at a dog. They will respond as you treat them. So, what are the pathogenesis? Suppose a person is bitten by a dog. So, the situation, the pathogenesis started immediately after the dog bite to the person. As we know, the retrograde axonal flow, the virus transmit through the nervous system from the site of bite towards brain towards the central nervous system. So, suppose that you have been bitten on your hand, then the virus will first enter into your nervous system, in your peripheral nervous system. From there, it will travel towards the spinal cord and finally to the brain, where it grows. And the optimum growth rate of the virus is 2 inch per day. In the dog, we can see the rabies in two forms, that is the dumb and furious. Dumb form is described by calmness, excessive paralytic symptoms. There may be some symptoms as you can see here in the picture. The rabies sign in dogs, some of the notable sign as we see, there is a excessive salivation, change in behavior. Normally, a friendly dog can become more aggressive or vice versa. There is a hallucination, there is a barking, snapping at nothing. They used to be hyper aesthetic. They used to react towards a fly, towards a change in environment, towards the light. So there may be paralysis or paresis. The animal used to be unable to stand up frequently. Then further, the animal feels letharginess. The animal may become aggressive. They can attack on anybody entering in the home or passing by from in front of the home. The animal become more sensitive towards the stimuli, as I told about the light and sound. And there is abnormal vocalization because of laryngeal paralysis. As the laryngeal nerve of the neck got paralyzed, the animal's tongue usually hang out and it protrudes. The animal is not able to, and the animal is not able to, or the human also, they are not able to engulf the food water. The similar symptoms find in humans also. The human in the rabies normally progress in three forms. The first of all, prodromal form that comes with the normal symptoms like a flu. Initially, the person will get nausea, headache, and symptoms, fever, tingling sound at the tingling pain at the site of bite. As the disease progresses, there is a sensory excitation. The person will feel some hallucination, confusion. There may be light sensitivity, insomnia, and further, it leads to coma and paralysis. The person who has been bitten may lead to death if it is not given a proper vaccination after post bite. Next, coming to the treatment, once the symptom appear, as I told earlier also, there is a no treatment in medical and veterinary science yet. The sanitary measure we need to take immediately once a dog bite to you, cleanse your wound immediately with the hard caustic soap like we use for washing our clothes, detergent soap, and with the copious water for 15 minutes. You can keep your wound under the running tap water, keep on washing with the soap. Now, the post exposure prophylactic measures, depending on the site of bite and the pre bite exposure or the pre bite vaccination schedule. In most serious cases, as we see, Now, most oftenly, the children are bitten by the stray dogs, and they were bitten so brutally that animals need to give human rabies immunoglobulin in severe cases to save their lives. Now, this is the vaccination schedule in dogs. Before exposure, we need to give the first vaccine at 10 to 12 weeks, and the second booster dose is given at 14 to 16 weeks. If we talk about after exposure, then the unvaccinated dog who has not received pre-bite vaccination, we need to follow the whole vaccination schedule, that is a 5 dose given immediately within 24 hours, then on 3rd, 7th, 14th, and 20th day. So in total, 5 doses need to be given for unvaccinated dog. And for vaccinated, we just need to give 2 doses immediately and on the third day. And next, if the dog is incompletely immunized, for example, it has been given one dose only, then we need to give all the 5 doses after getting dog bite. Now, the prevention and control measure, if we talk, prevention is better than cure, as we talk in medical practices, and it is 100% true in case of rabies. The pet vaccination is mandatory. If you are having a pet, then you must get your dog must be vaccinated. Otherwise, your neighbor may claim. So, the free vaccination camp for stray dogs are being organized by various government and NGOs and private veterinary clinics and doctors. So, you should participate in those vaccination camp. Especially the animal birth control program need to be conducted for controlling the stray dog population, as the Supreme Court has also advised now to control their population. Next, the isolation of infected animal and human. Once the dog or person has been identified with the disease, we need to isolate immediately because they are the most dangerous source of infection for the others. Now, the pre-exposure prophylaxis to the high-risk group like vets, animal health workers, wildlife experts, and dog breeders who are in a continuous touch with the animals, they need to take their pre-exposure prophylactic doses. Now, rabies is 100% preventable, but the lack of awareness about the rabies lead to enormous death every year in India. We can report rabies can be controlled with the acronym like report stray or dead animal immediately to the municipal corporation. Avoid contact with the wild animals like bat. One fact I would like to share, in America, if you reside in the premises where a bat has been there, it has been assumed that you have been bitten by bat. So this is a very dangerous. In our places in India, we are not that much sensitive about the bat living in our premises that we need to take care of. So be aware of the bats. Important to vaccinate your pets. Don't take it lightly. We should follow the protocol as we follow for our children. Now, exclude wildlife access to your home and secure the garbage with lids. Now, the question arises what I can do alone. If I am a citizen, I am a civilian, how I can help to create awareness about rabies? So, yes, commitment for a safer India. It's the responsibility of each and every person residing in India to create a place for a safe to create a safe place for our children. So I started when thought that yes, what I can do alone, even if I'm not getting support. I was working in the veterinary department and I started a rabies awareness program in 2017. And since then, every year it is my target to create awareness for the children on World Rabies Day. Till date, we have aware more than 6,000 students about the rabies. We used to conduct 1 day or 1 week or 1 month awareness program depending on the situation. And every year we used to aware more than 1,000 children. And the situation goes on. We, the health professional, veterinarians, or the AVFOs and animal health worker can organize a free rabies vaccination camp and create awareness toward the pet owners for a safe and healthy environment. These are some of the news coverage as we conduct a rabies awareness program from different district to different village, and some of the program we can also conduct whether we are animal health workers or not. And with this, we can control the rabies and we can create a safer India for us. With this, thank you so much for patiently listening to me.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
ma'am.
sir.
You can close
Thank
the
you
chat.
so much. If anybody has any question, then most welcome.
पहला बंद करो आपका स्लाइड शेयर बंद करो माँ.
Yes, sir.
It is a very innovative session, and you have really took pains to explain us the important aspects of these rabies and aspect. I also have, I think, whatever the tips that you have given, it is also for human. Sometimes even if people also behave like that, no, when we disturb them, they retaliate. So it is not only for dogs, it is also even for human. I think whatever the advice you have given, we should take into consideration. Thank you, Ma.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Ma'am, it was a great insight from you, and definitely it's a myth has been broken that it is only from dog. If you can tell us what are the other animals also, it will be informative for us also, ma'am.
Ma'am, all the rabid animals, suppose a cow or buffalo or sheep or goat has been bitten by the dog, and if the symptoms of rabies appear, then they are the source of rabies for others. So most of the time, if in cattle especially, I will say, if they are bitten by the dog, rabid dog, and the symptoms appear, they start bellowing enormously. And they used to hit each and every animal. Even we have euthanized 2 or 3 bulls in our place who are suffering from rabies. So this is most common, and even particularly if I talk about the Chhattisgarh, which is a tribal state, what happened? The children don't share that they have been bitten by dogs because of a fear of from their parents. And once the symptom appeared, they used to go for a traditional treatment. This is the dangerous thing, and because of that, the death rate is high in our state. So we started this mission, and really we need support from human and medical science also, because it is a genetic disease. We need to take one world, one health approach for 100% elimination of dog mediated rabies. And it is just an effort from my side. Hope so. We will be achieving our mission 2030 at national level. As one of our state, Goa is now declared rabies free, dog mediated rabies free, I should say.
Wow, that's a great news, ma'am. And yes, definitely, you will be getting supports from other people in your place also. And
Yes.
I just want to ask you another question, ma'am. Is there any pre-vaccination for rabies?
Yes,
Like,
ma'am. Definitely, ma'am. Actually, most oftenly in dogs, there is a rabies vaccination we used to give in a pre-exposure at 45 days and after 21 days. And in humans, I particularly mention the animal health worker, like veterinary doctors, animal health workers, municipal corporation peoples who are in a continuous touch with the wild animals or with the dogs and cats. And the pet owners, especially, I should recommend, they should get a prophylactic doses before getting dog bite.
okay, okay,
Even
ma'am.
it, yeah, sometimes the medical doctors are not in my place. When I went to the medicos for getting pre-bite exposure, then he was not knowing the schedule. Ma'am, we have never given this kind of vaccination to the veterinarians, and you are coming for the first time. This was the line by the MD medicine doctor. So really, there is a lack of awareness, I must say, and we, the people, being in the JCI platform, who are the leading institute or organization, I must say, we should start creating awareness about this deadly disease. Because we are the people who create and who makes the difference in the society, and hope so this difference also create or help for creating a safer India for all of us.
Definitely, ma'am. And I have one more question also. Why is it that even after dogs being vaccinated, uh, if few dogs bite, we tend to get rabies? Why is it that they are already vaccinated? Why is it that the germ is spreading?
Ma'am, actually, there is two things. Suppose your dog is vaccinated and you are bitten by your dog, okay? But you don't know whether, that's why I told we need to have a complete history. If your dog has bitten to you, then there is a less risk of rabies. But suppose your dog has been in contact with the rabid animal secretions. Suppose your dog has been came in contact while jogging in the morning time with the saliva or any secretions from the rabid animals, and if it bite to you, then definitely that will be the source of infection for you. That's why if there is a 0.001% risk of rabies, then also we can't take risk, ma'am, because there is a no treatment of rabies in the world, even in medical and animal science.
Clearly
So
understood, ma'am.
yes, that's why. Because we can't take risk, na. Once the symptom appear, then you can't do anything.
So even though the dogs are getting vaccinated, we have to
Yes,
be careful. Once if we
yes,
get
ma'am.
bitten, we have to do whatever is needed. Definitely.
Yes, yes, yes. We should go for post-bite prophylactic doses, and there maybe depending on the situation, depending on the severity of bite, we can get 3 or 5 days schedule in a human span.
Okay. What if that we are a health worker in veterinary side, and
Yes.
definitely we are getting bitten continuously, maybe 3 months once or 5 months once, because we are handling the dogs, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Most
what
often,
if
most often.
yes, but is it good to put that vaccine regularly? Won't it affect our health?
No, ma'am, no. Actually, it doesn't affect our health. We just in the getting rabies vaccine as a prophylactic measures. It increase our titer. Like other disease, it just moderate or enhance our immunity against rabies.
Okay.
And
And
ma'am, one more thing
yes.
I would like to share that in one slide I mentioned we need to give immunoglobulin, human immunoglobulin to in serious cases. So from these persons only this rabies immunoglobulin has been extracted because they have a good
Okay.
titer na, against rabies. So this is a beneficial for the society. In severe cases, this immunoglobulin has been directly given to the persons bitten by the rabies.
Okay, ma'am. Now,
Yeah,
another one
sorry.
more question I have. Once
Mm.
we have been vaccinated after the dog bite, right? One a dog is
Okay.
a dog has bitten us, and we have
Mm.
been vaccinated for that particular thing. How many
Okay.
days should we have a gap? Maybe like once we are working with the dogs, this week the dog bites, and the next week again we get another dog bite. So
Mm.
continuously every week we cannot be putting the post vaccine, right? So how many
Yes.
days will that vaccine be active in our body?
Ma'am, 1 year. 1 year. The
One
rabies
year.
vaccination available for humans is the immunity period is 1 year, ma'am.
Okay, in
In
that 1 year, even if we get
yes,
bitten, nothing will happen. After one
yes,
year,
ma'am.
we
We
have to
need to
again.
definitely, ma'am. We need to give. We need to take a booster every year. Being a
Okay,
veterinarian, we used to get it, ma'am. Cause the immunity period of this rabbit vaccination is 1 year only.
okay. Super, ma'am. We have clearly understood. As of now, my doubts have been cleared. Yes, Prashant sir, he has raised his hand. Yes, sir, you can go ahead.
Hello, Nita ma'am. I have a
Good evening,
question.
sir.
Suppose if a
Yeah.
dog bites, who is a street dog, okay? So within how
Okay.
much time we should take this vaccine, and also a dog which is vaccinated, okay? So
Hmm.
if that vaccinated dog bites, within how much time we have to take this vaccine in both the cases?
Sir, in both the cases, we need to take vaccination within 24 hours because first case where the dog is not vaccinated, then definitely, sir, we don't know now which dog is rabid or not rabid. There is a one technique I would like to share. Suppose you have been bitten by a stray dog and that dog is not showing currently any symptoms of rabies. If you can observe that dog for next 15 days and if the
Mhm.
dog died within 15 days, then that dog is definitely was suffering from rabies. First thing. Second thing, if you have been bitten by a vaccinated dog, so the vaccination has been given to the dog, that if that dog bite another dog, then definitely there is a less chance of getting transmission of rabies. But if the vaccinated dog bites you, then you need to get your medical vaccination, sir. There is a difference in a vaccination used for the dog, for the humans.
Hmm. And what if I took the vaccine after 24, means after 24 or 48 hours? Will that
Yes, sir.
vaccine still protect me, or the time is gone from my hand?
Sir, efficiency will decrease. That will work, definitely work, but getting vaccination immediately within 24 hours will create a titer, and it will restrict the movement of the virus, because it start traveling once it reach in a nervous system. Now it start traveling at the rate of 2 inch per day. This is the speed of Lysa
Uh-huh.
virus.
Oh my God. That's scary.
That's why we need to get post bite vaccination as early as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Ma'am, once
No,
again,
not at the moment.
yes. Yes, sir, you go ahead, sir. Late. Okay.
I'm done with the. I have. Let me think. Meanwhile, anyone
Meanwhile,
else
I'll
wants to
I'll
ask a
I'll come up
question?
with my doubt.
Actually, you joined
Yes, sir.
late, sir.
Yeah,
I
yeah. Sorry for that.
yes, yes.
Sorry for that.
My presentation already finished. We are in a question answer session, discussion session now. So no problem.
Mhm.
I will answer, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
My pleasure it will be.
Ma'am, being a pet lover, I used to
Yes,
help these stray dogs I mean, wherever if they are like they have been met with an accident or something like that.
yes,
And whenever I go there, it is really a risk to help them, right? We wear gloves and whatever we do, but still it is a risk
yes,
for us. It so
definitely, ma'am.
happened that once a dog had bit me, I had a
Mm,
vaccination, post vaccination for that, and later on,
definitely.
in another 15 days, I had to help another dog. And again, I got bit by that dog. So, is that vaccination enough for me? Or again, I have to? This is not a rabies vaccination. It's a post vaccination after the dog bite. So,
Yes,
again,
ma'am.
should I have that vaccination again? Or how many days will that vaccination last? The effect of vaccination last?
Ma'am, actually, in humans, we follow the schedule 037 14 28. Earlier, the seven vaccinations have used to be given, and now it is coming in an intradermal form. So, depending on the severity, if you have got a deep bite, then definitely they will again follow the routine vaccination. And just a
Okay.
scratch or little bite, even bleeding was not done, then you can take it with the previous vaccination only.
In
So,
both the
severe.
cases, both the cases I had a deep wound with the dog's teeth and heavy blood flow also.
Ma'am, cause you got a dog bite within 15 days now. So your
Mm-hmm.
first vaccination schedule was on the way. It was not
Mm.
completed. So definitely
Mm.
you can go with that only, ma'am. It will create a required immunity. We don't need to
Okay,
start
okay,
again.
okay. For the next bite, I had only TT injection. I didn't have
Yes.
any post
Means
vaccination.
after getting your fifth dose, suppose you got bitten again, then you need to
Again.
start again, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Because every
Fine.
time, whenever you have a dog bite, I told you, no, ma'am, there is a no treatment once the symptoms of rabies appear
Yes, yes, yes.
in humans and animals. So if there is a 0.0001% risk is there, na, then also I will recommend ki, yes,
Take
we should visit the doctor, and as per their
okay.
advice, we should follow.
Okay. And I
Yeah.
would like to share another moment of information here. Recently, there was a video virally going in Tamil Nadu in Insta. A boy somewhere around 21, 22 years. He tried to help a dog. He got
Hmm.
bitten, and he
Yeah.
didn't do any vaccination. And
Oh,
they recorded his death, and they put an Insta. It was totally a disaster. We were shocked to see him,
Yes.
the way he died, from that time onwards, it was like we as a team, we were like, whatever happens, we should first go and put our vaccination. So
Ma'am,
that
there was a
that
case. You are really, this is a very disheartening to know about that dog lovers has been died because of dog bite. So that's why the Supreme Court has taken a suo motu now. According to one report I was reading, in 2025, Delhi has witnessed 25 deaths due to rabies. And that's why Supreme Court ordered that all the stray dogs should be kept away from the NCR region. But due to this dog lovers, again Supreme Court had to change his decision and again decided to yes, those dogs which have been suspected for rabies, those dogs must be eliminated from the residential area. So once upon a time means being a human, we want to help, not at the cost of our lives now. So that's why
definitely,
awareness
ma'am.
is most important. That's why just imagine about the parents who lost their children because of rabies.
Yes, yes.
So
And he was also a doctor, ma'am, to be
yeah,
mentioned.
then just imagine the situation. So that's why it is a very critical and still we are lagging behind. Most of the time the educated people think no, we know each and everything about the rabies, but they treat their pet dogs and they don't know that in 99% cases that pet dogs are the cause of rabies for them. Even my sister's father-in-law, who was a deputy ranger in forest department, really it is disheartening to say that he died because of rabies. Because at the
Oh,
last moment also he was not able to believe that he got rabies because of his dog. He was telling, no, it can't be rabies because my dog has never been bitten by stray dogs. That's why I'm telling you with my personal experience that if you are bitten by your personal dog that is a vaccinated, then also you should go for post-bite prophylactic schedule. We can't take risk.
okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can
Yeah.
you tell us the symptoms of rabies affected human, ma'am?
Initially, the symptoms is like just a prodromal symptom, like a flu. You will get a nausea, headache, and some pain, and the tingling sound at the site of bite. Later on, you will get a nervous symptom. Once the virus start traveling in the nervous system, now you will get a symptom like confusion, insomnia, convulsions, and as the disease progress and the virus multiply, then there may be paralysis and ultimately coma and death. And really, our father-in-law got died. And at the latter stage, when he detected completely, in the initially, actually, he used to have a fear from the water. He stopped taking a bath. He used to hide under the table, under the bed. And
Okay.
people start saying, no, 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 he is having some disease. He is developing hydrophobia. That is a typical, peculiar symptom of rabies in humans.
Okay.
And once the symptom appeared, when he got admitted in the hospital, in the Sims, there is a medical college in our Chhattisgarh. And once the doctor confirmed this is a rabies, he got isolated. People used to wear this mask completely, what we used to wear during Corona. And he was just treated symptomatically. And our family members were waiting for his last breath. Because there is a no symptom, no treatment for rabies as such.
Okay, we shouldn't come in contact with the person also who has got
Yeah,
rabies.
definitely,
It's
definitely.
kind
The
of
person,
okay,
the
like
rabbit
corona.
person who has developed the symptom, the rabbit animal or the rabbit person who has developed the symptom of rabies, they are the potential source of infection because all their body secretions, now the rabies virus sheds off through the secretion, saliva, urine, and whatever the body discharge. These are the source of infection for the healthy one.
Definitely, we were telling doctors as gods while corona, and I think it is the same as in rabies case also. The doctor who treats rabies is again a god only.
Yes, definitely, ma'am, definitely.
Thank you for
That's
sharing so
why.
much information, ma'am. It is really, really very useful for us to know more about it. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank
Most
you. Thank
welcome.
you.
My pleasure, ma'am.
Nita ma'am, if you allows, I have two more questions.
Definitely, sir. Most welcome.
Uh, Yeah, so you mentioned the dog lovers and the pet lovers and all. They if any dog, whoever they saves, if they bites them, they have to take those vaccine regularly. Okay. See, suppose a pet lover over 10 years of time. Every year he's taking that vaccine. Okay,
Yeah.
so every for its own precautionary. So any disadvantages of this vaccine, okay, on the body of the person?
No,
So
sir, no. I answered actually earlier also.
mm,
Sir,
mhm,
it creates immunity, na, the titer we need for this preventive measures, na, and the immunity period of this rabies vaccine is just 1 year in human.
mhm,
Now in veterinary science, one defensor company is there who is preparing rabies vaccine and saying that immunity period is 3 year. But still, we recommend our pet owners to
mhm.
get an vaccination for rabies.
Okay. One
And
more
this
question.
tighten
You
as
might
a
have already answered it. Uh,
one more thing, Patil sir.
yeah, yeah.
This person who has a good titer of anti bodies against rabies, this
Mhm,
is used to extract, sir, by the recognized medical college, because in severe cases of rabies, in severe cases of dog bite, we need to
mhm.
give this rabies immunoglobulin to the patient, because just
Oh,
vaccination can't save the life of a person who has severely bitten.
hmm. Okay.
So, like just like anti-venom, you can say these people, the animal health worker who are getting regular vaccination, are the good source for us for getting this rabies immunoglobulin.
Okay. Okay.
Human
Great.
rabies
Great.
immunoglobulin, I must say, that is a
Mhm.
HRIG actually.
No, this is actually new, you know. Means generally we
Yes,
are not aware about all these terms, and it's good.
yes,
One more
yes,
question.
sir.
You might have already answered it, you know, in your presentation.
Definitely no problem,
Generally,
sir.
when dog bites, generally when dog bites, what we miss, whatever happens, we put haldi,
Hmm.
right? Haldi
Hmm.
will means cover it with the bandage and all. So, is it recommended or
No,
no?
no, sir, no, not at all recommended. I used to tell our children whatever the awareness program we used to conduct for this rabies. So
Mhm,
wherever either animal or humans, whoever has been bitten by dog, immediately
mhm.
apply a caustic soap like a
Ah,
rain,
okay.
surf excel, whatever the soap you
Okay.
have. Immediately
Oh.
apply on your hand, means the site of
Mhm,
bite, and wash gently under the tap water, running tap water. You should not wash it with pressure. Otherwise, the rabies virus, who was just at the surface, on the surface of your site, it may go
mhm.
deeper. So, just a
Okay.
gentle wash under the running tap water will be enough. It will just set off the virus. And after that, you can apply an antiseptic. And within
Hmm.
24 hours, you may consult your health provider. Even
Okay.
if your
No, great,
animal,
great to know that. No, but why
yeah,
washing powder? How
caustic
is
soda,
it help?
sir. Sir, it is so
Okay.
hard. Rabies virus, Lyssa virus is so fragile, sir. It can't survive in a sunlight, in a natural outside the body. Even if you apply
Mhm.
the caustic soda, na, it will die, sir. Because rabies
Okay.
virus grow and travel only in the nervous system, sir. That's why people used to ask कि अगर आपको डॉग काटा तो ब्लीडिंग हुई क्या? ब्लीडिंग हुई means rabies virus अंदर
Hmm.
तक पहुंच गया.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is
deep bite.
interesting. Thanks.
Yes, sir. It is very interesting, and it is a moral responsibility for all of us to, after getting aware, we should aware all the students and the people who are living around us. Because awareness and prevention is the only treatment for rabies till date.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
got you.
Thank
Thank
you, sir.
you.
Thank you so much, sir. Hopes I justified your
Thank you, ma'am.
questions.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks.
Any other
It
feedbacks
is
from the
a
participants?
it is a great pleasure to have the trainers from one zone and chief guest another zone and the chairperson from another one zone. Uh, so glad to be joining this training session. Thank you very much. Your training was fantastic one, and the con- content were very useful one. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir.
Slideshow design was fantastic. I feel like this training, analyzing time and using for the
betterment of life. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you
I
so
would
much,
like
sir.
to share a feedback, Nita ma'am.
Yes, sir.
I was
Most
there only
welcome.
for the half of the session. Good to see your happy and smiling face after a long time. It's been 2 months since we saw each other.
Yeah.
I'm really happy. And the
Yes.
message, I was there only for 30 minutes, but the insights you have given, really that will help me. Even that washing the wound with the washing powder, generally people
Sir,
don't do that.
caustic
But in
soda.
case of dog bite, it is very important and it is really important insights. Thanks for the tips.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much, sir.
Ma'am, privilege. Uh, uh, Rabies virus body only acidic in nature. So,
Mm.
centimeter or 1 centimeter inside in the body, our body. Uh, but react with any pH
Okay.
above 7 to 14. It will destroy it. So, soap solution or a ordinary soap solution or any soap dissolved in water, we will take for first aid. Rabies virus pH 4.5 to 6.5.
Yes, sir.
Our first aid solution 7 to 14. Our soap solution. So it will
Mm.
neutral. But
Yeah.
often half centimeter, 1 centimeter inside our body easily transfer to our blood. It will only vaccination method. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Gandhinal sir. That was again a good information from your side. He's a person who is into science, ma'am. So he knows more
Okay.
about it. Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah. Thank you,
Gandhinal.
sir.
Saravanan sir, yes, you can go ahead.
Thank you, madam. Madam, this is really an eye-opening session. So when the session started, I know only we'll get rabies by dog bite. So that is the only thing I know about rabies. I think there are so many takeaways from the session, and then you have given the home remedies as well. And definitely, I think in the same awareness day, we got to know about this, and it was really good, madam. And hopefully, as you said, like we will also try to spread the awareness as much as possible. Being a social responsible person, we all will try to do our this one maximum awareness sessions, madam, in our during the all the trainings programs. So thank you so much
Definitely,
for this
sir.
session. Thank you.
Definitely, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you so much.
Saravanan sir.
Thank you for the appreciation.
Yes. Any other participant who is willing to give your feedback? Ma'am, I think some organization from Kondagaon has joined. Krishi Vigyan Kendra Kondagaon.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you
Actually,
there?
This is Dr. Hitesh Mishra, ma'am.
Sir, can you just give your feedback, sir?
Yes, it was a very nice session, ma'am. Or especially for the farmers and the normal people who are tackling with the stray animals. So this will good for them.
Okay. Actually, ma'am is from your place, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you are lucky to have such a person there who is very
Thank
well
you.
informed and informed about the same. Ma'am, can you just give me one more idea about this? Earlier, the dogs were not so agitated. Stray dogs, I'm telling. Earlier, the scene was like the dogs were not so much agitated. Only on
yeah.
and off here and there, we could find agitated dogs. But in recent past, we are getting more news of agitated dogs. They bite the children, they bite the adults. Why is it so, ma'am? Why is it that nowadays the dogs are getting so much agitated and the number is more now? Why is it like that, ma'am?
Ma'am, there is a reason. Actually, now you are observing the difference. But we, the veterinarians, are observing this difference since the corona. That time when the
Okay.
corona, the first wave and second wave was going on in the humans, and since then there is some changes. Maybe I don't know. It is the area of research actually. What changes have been done in case of dog? Actually, one corona disease is used to happen in the dog since before our corona, and we used to give vaccination to dogs regularly. But after that corona phase, there is some recombination or mutation, I must say, I don't know, because it requires lots of research to identify the real cause behind the change in behavior of the dogs. But yes, it has observed, ma'am. And we have observed 4 5 years back when the corona second wave was going on now.
Okay.
Then only we observed that the dog behavior has been changed. They have become more agitated. And even in I should mention here, in one of our spiritual book, it has been mentioned that the dogs will become more and more agitated as the time goes on. The reason was not mentioned. So this is also the area of research where we can work on.
Okay. Good information again, ma'am. Maybe since you are into that field, you have been noticing it from early times. But we are getting the news right now in news only. Through news and social media
Actually,
only, we are getting these news.
Actually, dogs don't come under the livestock category, ma'am. It is a luxurious now.
Hmm.
Most oftenly you see that the peoples who are rich, they used to keep dog with them, and the government or the government policies are usually working for the livestock. So
Hmm.
really, this is not the this is the, I must say there is a shortcoming, and we have a great scope for working in this area also.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. That was really a great session by you today, ma'am. Definitely we'll get in touch with you whenever needed.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Any other
Thank you
feedback, or
so
shall
much,
we
ma'am.
move to the next part of agenda? Okay, fine.
Thank you.
It's a great session today, and I would like to thank today's chief guest Ramasamy sir, who had been here till the end, and he also has given good facts and myths details about the same. And a great thanks to today's faculty, who is also a doctor, as a veterinary doctor, which is a lovable profession, and which I had to go, but I missed it. So thank you so much, ma'am, for being here and giving us a wonderful insights about rabies. And today's project director, who had been here for behind all this. And thank you everyone who is here till the end of the session to get more and more information from Dr. Neeta. Thank you so much. And shall we call off, ma'am, with your
Yes,
permission?
thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for providing me
Yes.
such a nice
JC,
opportunity.
yes, ma'am. But before that, I would just like to tell you that we Delta have been performing from last 5 years since Corona, and as you have noticed, it is 1964th session today, and we would
Yes, ma'am.
like you to refer to all your friends, ZTWS, national trainers, as well as people who need platform to share their knowledge. We are here to them. You can kindly let them know that we are here as a team to support them. And yes, ma'am, thank you so much for being here again today. JC Salem Sultan and Delta Entrepreneurs Federation together presented this online ID is hereby officially adjourned. Thank you so much and have a great day ahead, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.